Hello, my name is Maria Smith, and I'm the Director of Education and Outreach for Achieva Family Trust. Today we're going to tell you a little bit about our Employment Benefits Counseling Program. As you know, society values work, and individuals who are working are considered to be contributing members of the community. Many individuals with disabilities want to work or want to increase their hours to be productive members of the community. For some of these individuals, the prospect of losing their vital government benefits such as Medicaid or medical assistance is a tremendous barrier to their maximizing their work potential. In a number of these situations, Medicaid provides services that enable them to work, such as getting up in the morning, getting dressed, and also assistance with transportation to work. Achieva Family Trust has recognized this problem based on the many individuals who contact our agencies to get help with benefits counseling. The United Way of Southwestern Pennsylvania, in recognition of the importance of employment for people with disabilities, awarded a grant in 2017 to Achieva Family Trust to establish the Employment Benefits Counseling Program. The program provides assistance to people with disabilities who want to work or who want to increase their hours of employment and their employment opportunities. Nancy McMillan is the coordinator of the Employment Benefits Counseling Program offered by Achieva Family Trust. She will be telling you a little more about the program and the services that we provide.
Ian Sourwine is a service coordinator with Service Coordination Unlimited, and she has referred a case to me that we have asked for our team members to help with.
Yes, so David has been on the adult autism waiver for probably 5 years, and I have been his service coordinator for that entire time. David has been working part-time at Walmart since he was a teenager, still in high school. And over that period of time, he gets annual raises, and he has been also receiving Social Security, both SSI and SSDI. So he needs to keep track of a kind of a moving number in how much he can actually earn through his job and not affect his benefits that he receives from Social Security. He ran into a situation that was very stressful for him where he was being told that he would lose his Social Security benefits. So he contacted me, and I in turn contacted Nancy to call in an expert, someone who can help more with the specifics of David's case.
As with all waivers, there's a threshold of income and resources that are looked at. So a person has to maintain an income and resource level which is below the caps in order to continue to receive waiver. Waiver is on the state level, but as you know, Social Security is on the federal level. So we have to look at both benefits and just see, make sure that David is adhering to both the guidelines of those federal and state levels.
So over time, we've been working with David to help him understand how much he can earn, keep his employment and his hours within that amount. He had gone over that amount and was being penalized. He was losing checks being paid to him, and he wasn't sure for how long that would continue, whether or not he needs to appeal it. So his monthly payment was also decreased, and we're still in the process of determining, is that an ongoing decrease in payment, or was it something that was a decision that can be reversed? So it's just helping him to navigate through the complexities of the different programs, and especially the Social Security benefits that he receives. He's also been able to, through the waiver services, have some supported employment that can help him negotiate with his managers so that he's not being required to work more hours than he can reasonably work, and so that he won't put his benefits at risk. And also helping him to keep close tabs on what his monthly wages are, so that, again, to protect his ability to continue to receive benefits.
Mm-hmm.
And since David is receiving services through the Pennsylvania State Adult Autism Waiver, his services include, as I mentioned, he's recently getting supported employment. And then for years, he's been getting community supports that help him get out into the community. And he also has behavioral specialist services that just help him stay organized, help him work on goals, to help keep his life a little less complicated, and actually organize the paperwork that he gets from the Social Security Administration, and continue to at least stabilize and hopefully move forward a little bit with his life skills of living independently.
And particularly in David's case, it's unusual in that not only does he have a work history of his own, which is what we want for all people, to be able to develop a work history of his own. He's been paying into the Social Security system since a teenager, as Ann said. But now a new situation has arisen where his father passed away. And because his disability started before the age of 22, he is now eligible for another category of Social Security called Disabled Adult Child. And certainly Social Security has made David aware of that, and they are trying to determine if David is eligible now for both benefits versus just the one benefit. And if so, how much will that second benefit be? So now we are still in the process of learning that. But once it's determined what his income will be monthly from Social Security, then we can move forward with understanding what his other budget concerns are, which is, how is it going to affect his waiver in terms of gross income and certainly resources, and also how it affects food stamps, HUD housing, if someone's in subsidized housing, the energy assistance, the rebates that come along for people with fairly low income. And really the point is that we want him to continue to work well, do the best job that he can for his employer, but also be safe in the community. So he needs sort of an array of services in order to be able to live very securely and happily and continue working, which is what his goal is. So we're very pleased to be involved in this case. So working with Achieva Family Trust in our special project, provided by United Way, Employment Benefits Counseling, I'm available to receive phone calls at 412-995-5000, extension 437. You may also email me at nmcmillan@achieva.info. I am certainly available by email, fax, phone, and in person. Thank you.